How's it going, y'all? This is my first video to my YouTube channel. It's gonna be about doing little projects on either the Prelude or a Civic or any car that I might be working on in the near future. So a little bit history about this car. This is a 95 Honda Prelude. My dad bought it about 6, 7 years ago from a guy off of Craigslist for $800. It originally came with a H23, if I'm not wrong, and non-tech, obviously. And my dad, out of nowhere, he decided to buy an H22A imported directly from Japan, which cost him, I believe, 1,100. So that's what he did. And when he got it, it was around the winter time. He got it. Truck came by, left it down. It was snowing that day, so it was pretty hard to move it around. We somehow managed to put it in storage. The original color of this car was the tan metallic color, and after like 4 years of having it, we painted it gray, rattle can gray, which is, I mean, compared to how it was before, it was better, but still wasn't a good job. Not too long ago, I think about a year ago, I painted myself white, but the paint job was pretty bad. I wouldn't say it's too bad, but it's not the best looking. And I'm looking towards either painting it again in the near future, or either collecting enough money to send it to a shop and paint it there, same color white. We put a MSD blaster, supposedly to help with the spark. We got VMS Racing spark plug wires, 10mm. And I put a Civic radiator on it because the stock one is pretty big compared to the Civic, and I wanted it to have more space. Not only that, it's also got a traction bar that you bought off of eBay. It's supposed to be an innovative traction bar. It was about 120. It's an engine that's reliable. I got a couple spare parts for it, for the interior. They're a bit broken, but I know I can plastic weld that when I have time in the near future. If anyone ever does watch this, and I hope they do, give me like, you know, comment down what you guys want me to do. You know, what you guys like, what you don't like, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and you know, give me some advice. You know, advice of where I can buy OEM parts for a Prelude, because I know it's not easy to find. Or like advice to like know how to do some things, like I mentioned earlier, buy some parts, information, important information for it, valve lashes, torque specifications, but you know, how things are done on it. I only know of 3 channels that have a 4th gen Prelude. I know one of them is Trebi Dippin, Damian Monte, Big Mike, he's got one too, and another one is the Dark Rican. He did something to the sunroof, which I really want to do someday, convert it to the glass one, 5th gen Prelude sunroof, which is something I want to do in the near future. Don't know when. Have to find some time for that. But that's, I guess that's some things that I'm planning on doing. Like I said, paint it, sunroof. I want to do some exhaust work on it. I think it's got a 1.5, 1-inch pipe, and I want to convert it either 2.5 or 3-inch. And if you guys know of somewhere or a website that sells aluminum piping for intake, cool air intakes, like I said, if you watch this, if anyone ever does watch it, comment down below where, because I'm right now doing a TIG welding course, small TIG welding course in the college. Right now we're doing aluminum, and I want to make my own somehow, weld it myself. You know, I want to do some myself. But before I do that, I do want to relocate the battery to the back to have more space in the engine bay. So if you guys know, or if you have one-piece headlights for a 95 Prelude or 4th gen Prelude, comment down below and I'll see if I can buy them off of you. Or if you know anyone, or there's a website that sells them. besides body kits, because I don't really like the ones that sell on eBay. They look pretty weird. I don't like them. That's ricer. That's rice, and I want JDM style. Um, so like I said, this is my first video. Hopefully someone sees this, and if you do, give me advice. Comment down below what you think. And I hope to do more videos in the future. Working on this thing. Uh, I have some content coming in. Working on a Civic. I gotta put on a distributor, some motor mounts, eBay motor mounts. Um, I'll see when I'll do that, when they arrive, if they arrive. I'll do that. But I mean, this is a car that you don't see too often. You know, it's pretty rare. And if you look at it, it's nice. It's a beautiful car. At least for those who love Hondas like me. Um, they're rare, not easy to find. And I really hope I'll take care of this car for a long time. I hope I keep it good condition. You know, I hope I don't wreck it. I don't want to wreck it all. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm still learning how to drive a 5-speed. I struggle every once in a while. Um, and starting August, I have to go to college, and I really want to drive myself to college. I don't want to be dropped off, taken back home by my parents, because that, for me, I mean, that'd be pretty embarrassing, and it is embarrassing. I didn't mention before, my name is Leonardo Castillo. I am 17 years old. I live in Lexington, North Carolina. Like I said, this car has got a lot of work to be done to it yet, body wise, engine wise. I do got some stuff coming up for the engine. I have to put a water pump, rear main seal, oil cooler housing seal. If you guys know a place, or if you know someone who sells oil pumps for an H22A, as well with the timing belt, comment down below on all that stuff, because that is something that I do need. Not necessarily need it, but something that would not harm it if I install something new. And it's going to take more to fix it like I want it to. I want to keep it white. I don't want to have it a different color, or at least that's what I say now. I don't know what I might do in the near future, when I might paint it differently. I mean, I'm gonna be the owner of this car someday, and I hope it's soon. I really wanna be part of the Honda community, not just, you know, being the passenger of the car and seeing people with their cars, you know, driving them. I mean, the car itself, I work on it, you know. I'm not gonna deny that. I work on it. I do a couple things here and there. Driving it, like I said, I've driven it maybe 3 or 4 times. I've done a couple mistakes driving. Luckily, not nowhere near hitting another car. Thank God on that. But I don't have any much experience driving on the road. You know, and especially 5-speed. I'm still learning on that. My dad told me. My dad forced me to wake up in the morning, go on a hill, practice, you know, clutch control, and I got that. I got that for the most part. It's more on, you know, on the road driving. It's, you know, being aware of my surroundings and whatnot. But I mean, it's a fun car. I love it. I don't want to get rid of it soon. I want it to last me as long as I'm alive. And this car, I'll pass it down to my kids, and I hope my kids pass it down to their kids. Because someday you won't see these anymore on the road. And someday I do hope I get a Honda S300 and put it in there, so I can do some tunings. Maybe someday, maybe not. Turbo it. I've thought about it, but then it's like, you know, I don't want turbo because I can barely even drive it right now. But Yeah, I hope to do more stuff in this in the future. If, like I mentioned before, if anyone ever watches this, comment down below what you think, and subscribe.